News for Wednesday, the 17th of May 2023. I'm going to start with the county championships that happened last weekend. We had athletes competing uh, in several championships. I'm going to start with the ones from Surrey um, and to let you know about the people who won particular events and have become county champions. So over at Surrey, we had Indiana Marshall in the under 17 women's 100 metres, and she came second in the long jump. Piers Spencer Sims did the double at 100 metres and 200 metres for the under 13 boys championship. Sienna Kidd in the under 17 women's 80 metre hurdles and long jump won both events, and Mallory Cluley won the senior women's 100 metres hurdles. Now, at the Kent Championships in Blackheath and Bromley, as you might expect, we had a lot of athletes taking part and consequently a good number of champions. So in the sprints, Michael Demoa won the senior men's 100 metres and came second in the 200 metres. Rio McCausland won the under 17 men's 100 metres. Alyssa Furler won the under 17 women's 300 metres. Leah Kiriakou won the under 15 girls 300 metres, with Beth Regan and Ariana Jenna Hurd close behind in silver and bronze positions. Sam Reardon won the senior men's 400 metres and George Seary came second. In the middle distance races, there were three winners for Morgan Squibb. She won the senior women's 800 metres, the senior 1500 metres, and the 1500 metres steeplechase. And Caris Firth was the champion in the under 20 women's 1500 metre steeplechase. In the 800 metres, there were wins for Cameron Kelly Gordon at under 20 women. Luciana Smith won the under 15 girls event. Thomas Sugden won the under 20 men's event. And Joseph Gaines won the under 15 boys race in 1 minute 59.75 and put him number 2 in the rankings in the UK. Joseph Hill came second in that event, and Joe Gaines also won the under 15 boys 1500 metres. In the hurdles, there were wins for Daisy Snell in the under 17 women's 80 metre hurdles, and she also won the long jump. Rayhan Mortada won the under 17 men's 100 metre hurdles and the 400 metre hurdles, and Rayhan set a new club record for the 100 metre hurdles of 12 seconds 99 in the final. George Seary won the senior men's 400 metre hurdles with Bailey Sticking second. Zoe Ostrich won the senior women's 400 metres hurdles. Then there was a 3,000 metre walk championship where Jonathan Ellerton took gold in the under 20 men's, and Trejan Checheku Boama won the under 15 boys race. In the high jump, our champions were Jessie Sargent at under 20, James Nightingale for the senior men, and Heidi Coulson for the under 15 girls. In pole vault, gold medals went to Lydia Whitcomb at under 17, Eleanor Barrett for the senior women, and Charlie Platt for the under 15 boys. Now, Charlie vaulted 4 metres 1 centimetre, which was a new club record at under 15, and puts him number 1 in the UK rankings. In the jumps, our champions were Augustine Kodji for the under 20 men at long jump and triple jump, Chisholm Boniface for the under 15 girls long jump, with Isabella Campbell-Andu taking silver, and Chichi Ukpe won the under 17 women's triple jump and was second in the high jump. In the shot put, gold medal for Dylan Claydon in the senior men's competition and also for the discus. Cleo Agyapong won the under 20 women's event, with Tallulah and Dick Kwanu won the under 17 women's event, and Amelia Adisi won the under 15 girls event. In the discus, there were wins for George Henderson under 15 boys, Erin Simpson under 17 women, and with Lacey Webb second in the under 17 women's event. Charlotte Bloodworth took gold in the under 15 girls, and Zara Obama Kinwa was the winner in the women's under 20 competition. In the javelin, There were wins for Felix McArdle Hodge at under 20, Ilyas Ibrahim at under 17, with Max Kennedy second in that race. And Lauren Farley won the senior women's javelin competition. She's had a PB of 55.64. That was the longest throw of the championships, men included, and puts her second in the UK rankings, just behind Becca Walton. So Blackheath and Bromley have the number 1 and 2 women's javelin throwers in the country. Now, on Monday, after the county championships, I received a really nice email from Jill Freeman, who is the official secretary for Kent, and she emailed out to all the people who officiated at Norman Park for the county championships and thanked us for our hard work, and also thanked the team at Norman Park for all their help and hard work contributing to the championships. And then she went on to say, it is definitely a venue that will be used again for a championship, where we had some great performances both on the track and the field. Having a great ground crew, a lovely cafe and decent toilets make for an enjoyable weekend, and of course all the great company. Now, I agree with all of that, and would like to add an extra big thank you to all our volunteers who marshalled the car park, sold second-hand kit, helped move equipment, supported the track judges, looked after the officials. You all made this a very successful championships, and I'm very grateful to you for doing that. Now, leaving county championships aside, moving on to parkrun. Bromley Parkrun last weekend was cancelled because of the county championships. So we had 47 club parkrunners going to 19 different parkruns. Tran and Goyen was the first woman finisher at Beckenham Place. Graham Lugar finished first at Orpington. Nathan and Aaron Crossan were second and third finishers at Footscray Meadows. Richard Webb was the second finisher, and Jenny Butler was the first woman home at Bethlehem Royal Hospital. Peter Brooks was the first finisher at Sutcliffe. Now, I have some member news, sad news. I mentioned last week that Len Dowman, who'd been a club member since 1982, has died aged 88. And we now know that Len's funeral will be held on Monday, the 5th of June at 2 p.m. at the Kent and Sussex Cemetery Chapel, Tunbridge Wells. Now, if you would like to go, please let Dennis Lorry know, and he will inform Len's daughter, Elaine. Moving on now to upcoming events. On Saturday, we have the first Southern Athletics League match of the season at Bracknell. On Sunday, 12 Blackheath and Bromley athletes will be taking part at the Loughborough International because they've been selected for various teams. Cleo Agyapong and Zara Obama Kinwa have been selected for the GB and Northern Ireland under-20 team. Louise Evans, Lauren Farley, Dan Putnam, Angus Harrington, George Seary and Sam Reardon have been selected for the England team, and Neve Bridson-Hubbard, Darcy Coopers, Bailey Stickings and Ben Hawkes have been selected for the National Athletics League team. So good luck to all of our athletes taking part on Sunday. Next week, on Thursday the 25th of May, we have an open meeting at Norman Park. Entries will, as always, via Entry for Sports, and there are still some places available for the track events. It looks to me as though the field events are pretty full, so if you fancy your chances on the track, do get your entries in. Entries will close on Sunday the 21st of May. Then the weekend after, our Youth Development League upper age group team will be in a match away at Reading. And then looking ahead a few more weeks, on the 16th of June at the new track building, there will be a race night. That's going to start at 7 o'clock. Tickets are £5 per person. You can find details of the event on Facebook and our other social media, or you can contact Karen Barlow or Alice Platt for tickets and other ways to play and join the fun. Now, finally, from me, if you think President's News could be more interesting, then I'd love to have your help in finding the newsworthy items and writing them up. We are now looking for a press officer, and part of that role is to compile a weekly report on club activities, as well as doing various other things to get the news of Blackheath and Bromley out into our community. So thanks very much for watching. I will see you again next week. Have a great week. Thank you. Bye.